How's it going, everyone? My name is Jake with Trade Confident. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about Bitcoin and giving you a little bit of a post-FOMC meeting update. Now, yesterday, we got a drop to test this structure support. It used to be structure resistance on this broadening triangle pattern, but since then, we have moved straight back up, retesting structure resistance at $29,000. This is really exciting, and honestly, there's a lot of uncertainty. I'm excited to see how this plays out. With that, let's get into the analysis, but before we do that, I just got to let you know, we are having our Inner Circle live Zoom meeting today. Anyone with a full membership can come and hang out with us. There's going to be a lot of question and answers. We're going to go over a little bit of technical analysis as well. We really hope to see you there. And with that, let's get into the video. Right now, we're on the TradeConfident.io website. Welcome and thanks for watching. My name is Jake with Trade Confident, and today I'm going to be going over those Bitcoin metrics. Scrolling down first to the Bitcoin Emotional Index. Now, we topped out in greedy territory, and most often when that happens, we're seeing moves down. This is just a small move down, though, and it actually brought us all the way back down into neutral territory. This is really interesting to me because most often it takes much bigger moves for that to happen. If we continue dropping down and we fall into anxious or even fearful territory, we are likely to see bigger moves up in the market. Next up is the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric, and there is still short trade sentiment in the market right now, which means we could see a little bit more of a move down here, but it's unlikely because we're typically searching for negative 800 right here for the next move. If the metric value goes below negative 800, that's almost a sure sign of a drop. Now, the volatility breakout detector is the one that's really interesting me today. This is the one I like to pay attention to when looking for breakouts, and I've really noticed a pattern. One of the most important things through this bear market actually is this pattern, but after a big move, there's consolidation or distribution. If it's a move up, it's distribution, and then if there's a big move, it moves sideways for a bit, big move, sideways, big move, sideways, over and over and over again. And right now, after this big move here, we're moving sideways again and seeing low volatility very, very soon. And whenever we see this metric fall into that low volatility area, that's when we're seeing bigger moves up in the market. So as we get closer and closer to this, it really feels like we're feeling up for a blast off. Next up is the Bitcoin major support and resistance level here. Bitcoin does not have structure resistance that can be seen on this chart. And that's really cool for Bitcoin, especially for the Bitcoin bulls. It's really exciting to see. Right now, though, we do have structure support at $25,288 right here. And if we do get that move down, I think that's straight to where we're heading. Last but not least is that Bitcoin daily trade scanner. We got a buy signal up here. This was a perfect call. I have to let you know, though, at the time of screenshot, the price was much lower. The price has skyrocketed in recent times. Literally within like 20 minutes of screenshotting this photo right here, screenshotting this chart, the price moved all the way up like $1,000. It was really, really fast. We'll get into the live charts later. But if you want to get access to all of these metrics and more, if you want to join us for that Inner Circle live Zoom meeting, we really want to see you guys there. You can get access to our membership at the links in the description. Go ahead and scroll down, hit show more, and it'll be the very first link right here. Go ahead and click that. The full access membership is the one on the right here. It's $59 a month, and you get access to so many features. The main one I'm highlighting today is that Zoom coaching every single month happening today. You'll get access to all of those metrics you saw me use across 20 coins and tons of members only content. Subscribe now, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. With that, let's check out the live charts. Here we are looking at Bitcoin USD on the 1-day time frame. Right off the bat, the price versus one money flow is high on its chart. It has plateaued quite a bit. We're seeing some uncertainty. We could actually move up here, and if we do, I think that's going to push us up, possibly up to $30,000. We're already testing $29,000 right now. Trend exhaustion has pushed back into its top red territory. Most often when we see trend exhaustion right here and price versus one money flow right here, high on their charts, this is where we're seeing moves back down in the market. However, we have maintained this structure support for some time now, multiple days, almost a week in a row now. I actually expected this to drop and break through the structure support yesterday. I really truly expected it, and we did see a breakdown. However, while the candle did open, it did not close below this line, indicating that this was not a breakout but just a retest of the structure support. The weekly time frame still shows super high, in fact much higher than it did recently, with price versus one money flow showing extremely overbought, trend exhaustion showing overbought, and both of these are indicators of a move back down in the market. So truly, I know like things are feeling pretty bullish, and honestly, we could still see a move up here. Let me bring a line, horizontal line. We could see a move up to the $30,000 mark right here. Wouldn't be that shocking to see. If we did get a short squeeze right here, like we saw here, whales put a bunch of money into the market, push the market up, liquidating a bunch of short trades. If that happens, 30,000 is a super easy target. And it's possible we could even see it back here as high as like 32,000 right about here to meet this structure resistance up here. I think that's less likely in the short term. I think it's possible, but it's going to take a couple of weeks to get there. And at this point, I'm trying to just focus on the day-to-day. I think at this point we are kind of in a bull market, but for now we need to be talking about the short term. We need to be looking at those little small moves. As long as we keep creating higher highs and higher lows, I think we're going to keep going upwards. For now though, I don't know, guys. I still feel a little bit bearish. I'm not going to be calling as big of a bearish move. Like I said, we need to be focusing on small moves right now. But if the price moves down, that $25,325 is looking really, really good for structure support. That's the main one I'm going to be focusing on. Maybe as far down as right here, 23,990. Just call it an even 24,000 for whole numbers theory. I don't know. For me, it's feeling more bearish, but Bitcoin has been reacting, and the crypto market in general actually has been reacting kind of unexpectedly. Despite a lot of bearish fundamentals, Bitcoin's honestly just been trotting along really, really well. It's really cool to see that crypto, it feels like it's decoupling from the stock market. It's not quite there yet. Like, we're still kind of correlating. We saw this move up, so Bitcoin saw this move up too. So it's not completely decoupled, but honestly, like, the stock market took much bigger of a hit yesterday than Bitcoin did. And because of that, I wouldn't be shocked if we decided to just decouple, go up to $30,000. And from there, at that point, let me remark this, 23,000, or I'm sorry, 30,000. If we moved up there, I think it would result in a move back down to around 25,000. So within the next week or so, even as far as 2 weeks, I think 25,000 will be the mark. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. No one really knows what's going on. The Fed, however, does seem like it's pivoting its sentiment, changing from ongoing, pretend this is like my finger quote marks, ongoing interest rate hikes, and they've changed it to as needed rate hikes, which means they're changing their sentiment. They even came out and said, while they're not expecting interest rate cuts through 2023, we are extremely close. We're hoping for a 5.1% right here, 5.1% interest rate total. That's what they're hoping to end at, and currently we're at 4.75 to 5%, which means we are very, very close and could get to that mark within one single interest rate hike, which means through the rest of 2023, we are cruising. So that means as the Fed begins to pivot its sentiment, as they decide to start going more bullish, we're right about this point. We're really, really close. Actually, we're more like this point, but right about here is where we're hoping to get in 2023, and in 2024 is when they're going to start being more bullish overall. So Bitcoin and the general markets themselves seem like we're kind of at a turning point. Overall, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm feeling. I think the price of Bitcoin is going to see a drop to 25,000-ish pretty soon within the next couple of weeks before moving and continuing back up, just seeing higher lows. Now, if you want to get access to all of these indicators you just saw me use, these things are crushing it in this market. You can grab them again at the links in the description. Go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and it'll be the second link if you're wanting the indicators. Click that. It'll bring you to the indicator page, and the best possible deal is to purchase the bundle pack first. This will give you 9 indicators, including the trend exhaustion and price versus while money flow that you saw me use in this video, and it'll include a $400 off coupon for the TC top and bottom finder. This means you can get all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for just the price of this one alone. No matter what you get, though, it is lifetime access, one-time payment, and a full dedicated email support. So if you ever have any questions, please feel free to email us at btradeconfident@gmail.com. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I will see you in the next video.